You know what? I think we can just leave the setup as it is. I mean, I'm going to place more super monkeys and upgrade them, but I think, honestly, just leave this and let it go. We'll generate enough money to be fine. I'll go ahead and upgrade the farms. You know, I got a money max whenever I get the chance. Oh. Oh, we can lose. Oh. So does it go around the track once and then we're done? I guess it would have to. Alright, well, that's a little disappointing. That might be tricky then, if we have to pop it 10 times before it leaves the track. That's gonna be tricky. We're gonna need a lot of stuff. We're gonna need a lot of camo detection. Do we get, like, increased range on the monkey sub if we upgrade it? Oh, we do. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna start with those. You know, one on each side here. To decamo everything and to pop everything with the reactor. Yeah, the balloons we don't have to worry about, but I need more money. That should be in range, I think. Yeah, he's shooting at him, so that should be in range. Already losing time here. Need this. We need something with big damage, and ideally could cover the entire screen. So maybe a sniper. Put it down here. Near the farms. Maybe over here. That works. Put you on strong. We're gonna put you on top path. Oh, Gwen. I gotta put Gwen down, of course. Grab that. Go ahead and grab this. And this. And main mob when we have enough. I'm assuming it's taking damage as it goes into this plutonium reactor. I'm hoping it does. Can't really tell. Alright, that should be enough for at least one pop. And we know the aircraft carrier can get another one. So that'll be two. Just gotta put it on strong. Do have to upgrade these farms soon. Actually, let's do that right now while we have the money. And now I guess we're just really worried about putting damage out. So, you know, the obvious choice, like I said, would be super monkeys, but we do need a lot of money for that. And we can't get enough money out before this thing reaches the end. Let's estimate and say we need 8 more pops. Honestly, we could just add a bunch more aircraft carriers or snipers. I feel like that would be fine. Basically have no access to tier 5s because they're too expensive. Uh, maybe if anything we can get Cripple Mob, because that'll get us to the goal faster. We put a Spike Factory right at the end for maybe Perma Spike, but again, I don't know if we'll have enough money for that. Yeah, you know what? Let's just try to put some more snipers and aircraft carriers and see if that doesn't work. Maybe a couple mob assassins or something. You have to do something about those farms, but we're pretty much set up. Gonna start with that. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted there. That's gotta at least take us to 5. I mean, yeah. That's gotta take us at least to 5. Tier 5 flagship. Oh yeah, we're done. We're done. We're good. I said no tier 5s, but I didn't realize we get money every time you pop it. So yeah, we're good. We are good. Well, let's go for 50 then. Let's get another couple of these. Let's get a bottom tier sniper. Let's get maybe aircraft carrier. Maybe wizard monkey. Let's get a super monkey, of course. Of course, of course. There we go. I think for damage we want probably middle path on the wizard. So we have that constant damage from the Phoenix up there. I say 50 pops. Maybe more like 30. Still kind of a lot though. Yep, there we go. Alright. Yeah, 50 is a little much, but 20 is definitely doable though. Do I have anything else? Oh, maybe a Sky Shredder? Or a Flying Fortress? Can we get 25? Yes, we can. Can we get 30? Maybe. On. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Hey, dang, we're not even at time yet. I thought this would take a full 30 minutes. We still have time for another, at this rate, 2 quests, which is great. Great for the progress. 34. 34 is great. Okay, there's some money there. That should definitely make up for the continues we did today. I think we spent like 700. Got 200 from the last medal that we did. Got 500 from that. So that should make up for that. What else do we have? 50 mobs on each round. 5 rounds. Seems like that could be somewhat easy, but depending on the rules, that could be pretty tricky. Try out the Dartling Gunner. Learn about the Mermonkey. I did start this one, but I got stuck on the second part. Same here. I started this and I got stuck. Gonna have to try those out. Get a glimpse of the new DLCs. Use the new, not new at this point, but the relatively new Battle Cat. Strike down the bat on round 100. I can do that. Let's try this, and then let's do the ones that I've started but not finished yet, and see if we can finish those in a in a timely manner. On round 100, a bad spawns. It's quite a challenge. The right defense can take it down, but some monkeys are particularly adept. This setup can get you there. Wow, that is very nice. Very nice of the devs to do that, to just give you a setup that works for around 100. This setup can get you there, but the but the monkey sub's first strike ability is a great way to finish the bad completely. Time your ability to damage the bad first, then use it again when the bad is almost popped to destroy it and all the balloons inside. Okay. I know how to do that. So what is this setup? What are we looking at here? Obviously, monkey subs, a no-brainer. Attack zone with a top path village. That's kind of nutty right there. You see that? You see those tacks? That looks like a... That's crazy. It looks like a pool or something. I didn't even get a chance to use first strike again. Oh, there we go. Okay. I thought it might pop before I got a chance. Can I look at the setup? We have tack zone with a village. Glue gunner with a village. Wizard. 2 wizards. And another tack shooter, of course, with the village. I mean, I guess this works. I was going to say, I don't know if there's much that can really pop the bat itself. I mean, obviously we have the monkey sub, which is doing a lot of the work, but I mean, the tack shooter wasn't able to pop the rest of it, and I'm pretty sure the rest of these can't do that either. But this is kind of interesting. I'm assuming what they're going for is, if you use this setup, maybe you put something in the front, like a dart gun or a dart monkey, have that damage the bat a little bit, have the monkey sub do most of the damage, and the tack shooter do the rest of the damage, and then everything else here should be able to pop the children. So, you know, mold glue for the oh man, what was it? The DDTs, and then ZOMGs could be popped by the tack shooter and the wizard. And all the BFBs and everything else should be taken care of by everything else, yes? The monkey sub, the ring of fire, and the other wizard. And then again, if you put something in the front here, everything would be caught again at the end. So yeah, I guess, you know, that works. I mean, they say it works, so I'm sure it works, but I just never would use that in my own game, personally. But that is a cool little tip that they give you. Alright, let's go ahead and try this 5-round 50 MOAB challenge. Let's see what's going on here. We get $50,000. Of course, we have all the monkeys. We have 5 rounds, so not much opportunity for extra money. But if we get like a druid, that would help out a lot. It's about the only thing we can buy right now. We can use a factory at the end. We can use, I would say, either top path or bottom path. Since we have extra money from the druid, maybe bottom path would be fine. Because even if we don't have enough for permaspike, we'll still be getting a lot of cleanup if you need it. Honestly, I doubt we will, but just in case. Oh, sorry, I just bumped my laptop. Oh, they get stronger every round. Oh, that might be a problem then. I do still think permaspike was probably the right choice there. Oh no, we can't even pop these? Really? The druid can't pop those? Okay, then we're gonna need like a wizard then. Get a top path wizard. Maybe an ice monkey. I still do like the druid, though. We'll keep that. And honestly, now I'm thinking we probably need bottom path on this guy right here, on the Spike Factory. I'll keep you in that spot. Let's see, we're going to need some support for the ZOMGs. So maybe a sniper, maybe an ice monkey. Glue gunner. Honestly, a glue gunner might be the move. Super glue. Yeah, that might be the move right there. Do smack dab in the middle. Yeah, let's see where that goes, and then we will take it from there. These guys set up. All right, let's think about this. The druid should be able to handle pretty much any cleanup we need. So the wizard will take care of the ZOMGs, and if we need it, we'll have the glue gunner on not cleanup, but like slowing everything down. And then of course this guy will just be extra cleanup. Alrighty. Yeah, okay, there's the DDTs taken care of, easy enough. It's either between Archmage or Super Glue. I mean, that's about the only thing we can afford. Looks like Archmage is a little much, though. Let's go ahead and get Super Glue. We'll put you on last. Oh yeah, that's working perfectly. Save up for Archmage, and I'm assuming there's going to be 100 bads on the next round, yes? So we need something to pop all of that, which is going to be a Super Monkey, 100%. We're going to need camo, so let's go ahead and get that. And I guess we might as well get the Dark Knight. Going to put out the most damage. 100%, 100%. Anything else we can buy, then? Sniper, again, would be kind of the move, but there's a lot of stuff on screen, so I don't know if that would really work or not. Looks like we might have enough for Ice Monkey by the time these guys get to them. Maybe. It's kind of a lot of money and not that much time. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Alright. That should do it. Second try, not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I guess there's another setup that can take us pretty far then. We can find a way to afford that by like round 80, maybe? Around 90. We can use this in late game. I'm gonna have to come back to this video and study. Study the art of the Bloon. Yeah, there's another 500 spot. Easy. Easy money. And we still have more time. Plenty of it, in fact. Let's go ahead and get this done, and then we will move on to the ones that I've already tried. See if I can't get past them. Lock and load. I've done my research, and Dartling Gunners are widely regarded as the best monkey. That is not true. I am sorry. I'm so sorry to anybody who likes a Dartling Gunner. They're just not the best tower. I'm sorry. Now, if this is the devs trying to tell us that statistically that these guys are the best tower, I mean, I still disagree. I still disagree, but whatever. 3 super powerful upgrade paths and a high rate of fire. With a little bit of aiming, the possibilities are practically endless. Very cool. Dark path has been set up for you to try to Dartling Gunner. It's going to be a bit tricky, but don't fear. You can always rely on Dartling Gunners. Okay. We get 2 extras. Looks like we get 1 of each to start. And we have to get to around 90, so camo on all of them, of course. We have a hard time popping purples, I believe. I believe Top Path Dartling Gunner is the only one that can't pop purples, so that shouldn't really be an issue. And in my experience, I find Middle Path Dartling Gunner to be the strongest. Because it has the ability, and it can pop purples. So, like, yeah, the Top Path is strong, and can pop almost anything with ease, but it just can't pop purples. So I'm thinking the one that they gave us is fine. We can just stick with that, and then we can make the rest, or just these 2, I guess, you know, the 2 extras that we get. You can make those Middle Path, and I'm hoping that will be enough. Oh, okay, I don't know what happened there. Maybe I shouldn't put you on a locked point, maybe. With all that being said, though, I do want to upgrade this guy first, if we can afford to do that. Good chance we can't, and we're probably just going to have to upgrade these guys first. But I do want to upgrade this guy first, because that's still a strong tower for sure. Around 63, what are we looking at? Oh, okay. Alright, so lead is clearly an issue for those rounds, so we're just going to have to make another top path right there, or middle path, sorry. Middle path on the top of the map is what I mean to say. There you go. And you will be our middle path. Isn't that kind of crazy how the laser blasts in this game can't pop leads? I thought that was the whole point of lasers, was to melt through metal. Clearly I've been mistaken. Come on. Oh, we got it. We didn't even have to fully upgrade this one. Great. Great. So I guess this will bring us to time then. We definitely cannot get around 90 that fast, even if we don't lose. Alright. I was gonna say, let's go back to the store pages. Go window shopping again, but gonna have to play this one. I think I might pick up a few of those games, though. Especially on itch. Definitely going to take some hours and just look through itch. Download a bunch of stuff. I kind of get it now. Kind of get it. Alright. You're coming up on an upgrade here. Again, I want to do the bottom path Dartling Gunner first, so I will do that. Take some sweat off of our back. So if stuff gets past our defense, it'll take care of it. And I want to say this thing can also pop ledge. I think. What do we want next? At this point, I don't think it matters too much. We do have a few tricky rounds. I think round 78 tends to get me sometimes if I'm thinking of... Oh no, it's this one right here. I was going to say the regrow round, and it's this one. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let me get a Rocket Storm. Let's get a Rocket Storm and 2 more Rocket Storms. Yeah, sounds good to me. Keep my finger on the ability button here on my keyboard. I know ceramics, it's kind of a weird rule, but I know ceramics get stronger at round 80. They never really explain that in the game. I don't know, maybe they do in some quest somewhere, but as far as I know, they don't really explain it. But I've been on like the Bloons subreddit, and they always talk about round 80 being one where the ceramics start being stronger. I think they have more health, and they resist attacks more or something like that. No, they're faster, that's what it was. They're stronger, and they move faster, I think. Which is just odd. I don't know why they do that. They never talk about it. Watch, if you look closely, maybe if I turn on the speed, you might be able to notice what I'm talking about. Like, we were kind of shredding the ceramics before, but they might take a little more effort now. Yeah, see, like, they just got past all of that pretty easily. So if you're not careful and you get caught past round 80, might be kind of screwed. Yeah, let's just happen right there. Yeah, especially these fortified ceramics. Those tend to be a problem for me. We got it. We got it, though. We got it. So, I guess this will be the last upgrade we do. Just can't afford anything else. And I was kind of paranoid about the DDT that's going to show up. I think they don't even show up until round 90, though, so we can only... Or we only have to worry about one of them, I think. We don't have to worry about, like, a whole swarm of them. Alrighty. Very cool challenge, guys. Very cool. Some free insta-monkeys out of it. I'm more familiar with one of the newer towers. I know it's one of the older towers for sure. It was in Bloons 5. And they added this pretty early in the game's lifespan, but compared to a lot of other towers, it is pretty new. Compared to, like, the bomb shooter, which I'm pretty sure was in Bloons 1. This is still a pretty new tower. Even if it is, like, 10 years old. I'm still waiting on the balloon chipper, like everybody else. I think the devs said at some point in time that they didn't want to add it because they thought it would be too overpowered or something like that, or change the balance of the game too much, which is understandable. Are we gonna lose? Ah! Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they said a balloon chipper would change the game flow a little much for them, but I mean, everybody's waiting for it, you know? I understand. They're still working on the game. They're still always rebalancing everything. They're still adding new towers, which is insane, because, like, how much would the balloon chipper have to offset everything else for them not to want to add that, but to add a Desperado, a Mermonkey, a Beast Handler, which I think is way more upsetting than a balloon chipper, but whatever. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I do like all the new towers. Whatever. That'll be it for today. Thank you for watching. Good progress today. We got a challenge done. We got some quests done. We got a couple medals done. I would have liked to have gotten the black border, but that's alright. We will come back next week and we will resume. We will get the black border. We will move on to Lotus Island. And maybe we'll do some more quests, because I do have to get all of these done eventually. But there's not too many of them. We'll get them done eventually. And yeah. That'll be about it today. Thank you for watching. If you watch on Twitch, I will see you tomorrow for Borderlands. And if you watched on YouTube, then I will see you on Monday for everything else. See ya.